Okay, hello. I think we're alive. Hi everybody. Burst error here with I'm going to go out on a limb and guess this might be the first time a Tiger handheld has ever been included in some kind of speedrun marathon. I'm just going to guess. I could be wrong, but that's just the guess. So this is Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. The maybe the best version of the game. This is a fun one. A little backstory on this. I'm currently working my way through every single Castlevania game ever made, which of course includes this fine gem. But yeah, this is a Tiger handheld. Here's like the controls here. I've got a camera pointed at it right now. This has some kind of complicated buttons. The left D-pad, you can whip up and whip down, and then left and right move you across the screen. And you can also jump up or jump forward, which jumps over things, which will come into play later the more we get into this. And there's a sword button. You have a limited number of swords that can kill enemies in one hit. Now, what makes this a disaster? For one, it's really hard. You have one life. Your life is constantly draining because you are cursed. It follows the story of the original game a bit. You're cursed, so your life is constantly draining. A lot of the enemies take multiple hits, especially near the end, and your only chance to survive is you have a there are these randomly spawning orbs, and if you whip them, it refills your life, but they only stay on the screen for a very short amount of time, and they show up randomly, so you never know when it's gonna pop up. And there's usually like one or two of those per stage. There's 4 stages, and there's a Dracula fight at the end, which is nearly impossible. I've beaten this once. It took me 10 hours of attempts to beat this once. And I've never beaten it since. So today's the day. We do it again, right? Just randomly, right now. Alright, so let's start this up. The other disaster that might happen is my cat might walk in front of the camera. He's thinking about it. Is this a Boshi crossing opportunity? No? Okay. Alright, he wandered off. Alright, so let's count this down in 3, 2, 1. Alright. So yeah, first you'll just walk along. Let's get some tiger walks in chat if you got them. There's a ghost. You can jump up and hit these bats. We got fish dudes popping up. Oh, this does have day-night cycles too. You notice the moon in the background now? I just took a bone to the face. Yeah, there's lots of skeletons. The enemies, you can only, like the bats, you can only hit them in certain spots on the screen. Skeletons have shields sometimes, and we're taking some damage already. Hit me in the head there. Yeah, you can like jump and whip the bones sometimes. The responsiveness is a little odd. This one. You want to jump over fireballs. Alright, that's level 1. Level 1 isn't too bad. Level 1's fine. Level 2, you get some more, you get some stronger enemies eventually. You do get your health refilled after each stage, at least. There's that much. You might notice there's like these blocks on the ground too, and I'm just walking over whenever there's a gap. Level 3 is when you actually have to jump over the gaps. So there is some danger in those eventually. Oh, there's a zombie hand on the ground. You have to jump over those. There's some ghosts showing up. Yeah, the hands on the ground, you can't actually do anything to. So sometimes you get totally stuck and you like have to just either keep jumping or take damage. Like right now, I can't do a whole lot about the hand. Okay. This bat is in the wrong spot. Come on. There we go. Ah, okay. So you can jump over those. Also, when the fish dude is on the screen, you cannot walk forward. How are these beep boops sounding? Yeah, Tiger handhelds are pretty interesting. This one is quite, there's quite a lot of going on here for how simple the technology is. You have to turn your head left and right, by the way, to direct your attack accordingly. Yeah, everything takes a lot of hits. Like right now, I think the fish dudes take 4 hits. I haven't even seen an orb yet. Ah, bat. Oh god, we're running low on health here. There. Oh, I walked past the orb. Yeah, you can easily walk past them. I hope that doesn't seal our fate here. Okay, they're fine. Level 3. Oh, I forgot to put on some music. Well, here we go. How's that? We've got the Castlevania for Amiga soundtrack is queued up here. Okay. Another disaster game. Oh, and fuck. I fell into the pit. I was trying to jump over the zombie hand. Level 3. There's a gap in the floor. Yeah, I think this, because the zombie hand popped up there, I couldn't land on it. But yeah, that's Simon's Quest. Level 4 has moving platforms too. It gets really gnarly. But I have one other game to help pad this time slot a little bit, since that didn't take very long. But yeah, if anyone's curious, I did post my successful run of Simon's Quest on YouTube. It's the loudest I've ever yelled after beating a game. It was a little crazy. I got a little fired up. Going off script. Yeah, so we got another Tiger handheld here. See, I fix my camera angle a little bit. This one is quite a rarity. This is the Symphony of the Night Tiger handheld from 1998. Yeah, this one is not very easy to find. Let me fix my camera angle here. The screen is actually much smaller on this one compared to Simon's Quest. Hopefully that's gonna be good. But yeah, if you can imagine Symphony of the Night compacted into this. Yeah, 500% zoom. This one I didn't practice very much, so I don't know how this is gonna go, but we'll see. 3, 2, 1. Wait, not yet. This looks like ass. You can't see anything. That's sort of in focus. That's good enough for now. Okay, we'll try again. 3, 2, 1. Alright, so it has like, there's lots of enemies. You have a sword, your Alucard. This one is not as hard. I missed it. There was a heart on the ground there that I missed. You do get new weapons after each level. Each level has a boss too. But this one is a bit easier in that you can get more health pretty easily. I'm taking a bunch of damage already. So it's pretty, like, mash heavy. There's a lot of, like, just enemy management to deal with. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't have Richter mode. I wish. Oh, there's a heart. The hearts are really hard to see. They're really difficult to see. Might be a little easier on, like, the big screen, but... Oh, here's our first boss. Oh, I took a little damage there. Just throwing wolf heads at me. This boss isn't that bad. You just have to hold left and mash the attack button. You'll eventually win. You can only do damage when the wolf head is right there. Yeah. Alright, so we got a new sword. Level 2. How much did this one cost? A little over $300. You can jump up to the higher elevation on here at least. Oh god, I'm taking damage though. So now we can go up here. There's an item. I don't remember what that is. I'm about to die. Uh-oh. But thanks to my good Twitch friends, there's a... I'm dead. We had a little crowdfunding fundraiser. So viewers helped pay for this. My plan is I'm working with someone on getting this digitally recreated so that people can play it online. Simon's Quest you can play online in an emulator. But I'm working with someone to make a recreation of this game. And once that's finished, I'm going to sell this handheld and donate the money to the animal shelter where I got my cats. That's the plan for this. Because normally I would not be throwing $300 at Tiger handhelds. But yeah, that one's tough too. That one, I think my first victory on this handheld took about 4 hours. 4 or 5 hours. This one is still tough, but not quite as mean as Simon's Quest was. We want to see the cat. He's right here, actually. Whoa. We get up close and personal with Boshi. He's very excited. He's so sleepy right now. Huh. Yeah. Alright. Well, that's all I got. That was about as much of a disaster as I thought it would be, so. But thank you, Dave, for organizing this crazy event. Fun as always to take part. Thanks everyone for watching. Yeah, why did you wake me? But yeah, hopefully the next person's ready. Oh, he's on the move. Yeah, just keep Boshi on camera for 50 minutes.